Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Sandra Ferrari with Real Estate Investing. Yes, this is an impromptu live session. I am so glad that I am able to be here with you tonight. Although I had so much to do, but I wanted to be here with you all to share this moment because I'm excited that some of you are already thinking of going into real estate investing because this is your future, this is your life. So, you want to be a real estate investor? You want to have a second source of income? Why not? So let's just do it. You're ready. If you're here, you're watching my channel, you're listening to everything that I'm saying to you, I know you can do it. Because let me tell you, just like you, I needed a second source of income several years back when I was going through a very difficult time and I wasn't sure where I was going to get money to pay my bills, to pay the mortgage. I had to start thinking really fast, and that involved getting straight with myself and looking at every option available to me. And the best part of it is that I needed to do something and right away. And the only option that I became aware of that I was able to undertake was becoming involved in investing in real estate. And so far, it has been great. And yes, I didn't know anything about real estate investing. No, not at all. That was not my forte, my friends. So if you're in that category, you are at the right spot because you're talking to someone who knows what it's like, how you have to start. And I'm going to tell you the first thing is make that decision. So you have made the decision. So, what is your goal? Have you already defined what you're looking for? For instance, when I got involved into this, I knew right away I needed to make some extra cash. My goal was let's have $300 to $600 every month. I was okay with that. At the beginning, this was my goal. Obtain a property which will be enable me to have at least an extra $300 to $600 to $500 in my pocket on a monthly basis. That was the goal. That's what I was looking for. And I went for it. I had my plan. I had a clear vision, and that vision is get that extra money legally, people. So let's stay focused. You definitely have to have a goal. What are you looking for? Do you want to invest in buy and holds? If you don't know what buy and hold is, it's buying a property, perhaps a one family or duplex or a fourplex, and hold it for a certain amount of years. And when I said define your goal, this also belongs in the defining your goal. How long you're going to keep that property for? If when you buy the house, it's always great to at the same time have an idea at least how long you want to hold it for. My goal is usually 5 to 7 years, but if there are factors that are out there that are forcing my hand, there are times you have to listen. Even if you have that goal, you're going to hold it for 5 to 7 years, perhaps it's not working. You can let go of that property. Don't be too sentimental because that has happened to me. The very first property I purchased, I did become very emotionally attached to it because I feel like this was my first baby. And I'm sure you will feel the same. So please, I know you're here. You want to do this. You're getting excited. And you must have a vision. You must have a plan. If it's not a buy and hold, maybe you want to flip. You want to do wholesaling. If this is what you want to do, there's nothing wrong with it. Educate yourself. This is where I always tell people if you don't understand something, nowadays, let me tell you, when I started, I don't recall having so much information in my hands. Now you have the internet, you can learn, but beware everything you read, don't just believe. You could take a free courses, some attend some free seminars if you have to. Those are all there are always some free seminars around about real estate. Do take those classes. There are some gurus out there that will have a 3-day boot camp for less than the regular price. It is worth because this is an investment in yourself. Don't say, well, it's too much money. If you're serious about this, there's a moment that you need to invest in yourself. perhaps spending that extra dollars. I remember I was really interested in family multifamily properties. Guess what I did? I found another member for my local RIA. She wanted to go, and I remember it was $397. I said, "Don't you have somebody else?" We each paid $99. So if it's $297 for 3 days, we each pay $99. So you can perhaps persuade a friend, a colleague, perhaps your spouse or a family member who's interested, perhaps heard you and say, "Well, I'll go with you just to support you." But they're willing to pay as well. But even if not, you're able to put that out because sometimes it's going to take some money. You have to spend a little bit. So that's what I did so that I could learn a little bit more about multifamily. That was before I began to invest in multifamily properties because my knowledge was limited. I was only having one family, two families, and a triplex. This is not the same. Multifamily property investment is a different animal. All right. So you have to educate yourself. So the second point tonight I wanted to discuss with you is education. It is an investment in yourself. Don't see it as spending money because you're educating yourself. Just like if you go to school, you are learning about a topic. You want to be a nurse, what have you, what an engineer, whatever you want to do, you are studying to become that. You want to be an IT. So you have to learn about that. You will invest in yourself by paying for the schooling. So this is the same thing that you are doing here by investing in yourself, attending perhaps a 3-day event where you have to pay, but they are free seminars. And another matter I should bring forth, if you are aware that your area has a local real estate investment association, do join them, attend their meeting. Don't just go there, become a member, because when you become a member, you have so many resources at your hand and you can talk to other members. If nowadays, even if you don't meet live, some people don't meet live anymore, perhaps you can do it in Zoom, exchange information anyhow, doing networking sessions and meet other people that perhaps have the same ideas as you do, that are just starting like you. So you don't have to be afraid or feel like this is out of the norm for me. I don't know anything. Trust me, there's many people who don't know as much as you do. So get yourself involved into this, get educated, become a part of your local RIA, which is your Real Estate Investment Association. If you don't know where to find them, ladies and gentlemen, Google it, put your area. If you're in Connecticut, you're in Tennessee, you're near Memphis, wherever you are, Arizona, just put it down right then and there. Look for your local Real Estate Investment Association because you'll be able to obtain lots of information by just attending those meetings. Because every time they have a different speaker that comes in and speak about a different topic. It may be that you weren't even aware of a real estate strategy and you may become totally familiar with it and decide, wow, this is the niche that I'm going to go into. You never know. I have some of my friends who are now investing in tax lien and tax deed, and this is how they became aware by listening to a speaker. So you never know. You might found your own niche there just by attending that meeting. So I know you're ready, right? It's exciting. I'm so excited. Come on, guys. We can do this. Define your vision, have a clear goal, set it up. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start on this date. Yes, you could start doing your own research online. If you want to do wholesaling, you want to do buy and hold, you have an area already in mind. And remember, it does not need to be in your own backyard. Okay. When I started, my own backyard was too expensive for me. So I look elsewhere. United States is big. Listen, there's a lot. The pie, think of it of a pie. If the pie is so large, you can't get on that end, you go on the other end, right? You just cut it because you can have a piece of the pie. If you work for it, you believe in yourself, you know you can do this, you could get a piece of the pie, my friend. And like here, you're watching me on live right now. you can learn from me. You can learn from someone else. I'm not the only one, but I am telling you, I'm just like you, someone who started not knowing anything, but knew that she had to do something to change her life because I wanted financial independence. And only I can give that to me. It's almost you, if you're looking for liberty, nobody is given liberty. You have to start seeking it, you have to work for it. And this is going to be your freedom, your independence, so that you can take matters in your own hand and work at it. So, guys, let's do this. Let's continue and push forward because I know you are going to write back below. You're going to come put your comments below here telling me that you're working on it. The year's almost over. It's getting excited. And this year, 2024, I've been saying it's a leap year. I didn't make it up. That's the leap year. Take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. You can do this. I believe in you. Yes, I do. Because just like you, a few years back, I knew nothing about real estate investing. By now, I have written a book collaboratively with other members for my local RIA, which had become a bestseller. It's pushed beyond your limits. And that's what got me excited. That's what got me to move. I had to be pushed. And this is why I'm here tonight. I don't want anyone to be in the same situation that I was, that you have lost part of your income by losing a job and you don't know where the next paycheck is coming. You shouldn't go through that. I went through it. I know the fear, oh my God, the anxiety that it brought forth, the stress that it brought forth to me and my family. Like there was like a tension in the house because somebody had lost their income, and it was a combination of both incomes that constituted the payments for everything that we have. And here we are, we were missing part of it. And to make matters worse, that other income was higher than mine. So don't wait until something is so bad that you have to get involved. You should get involved now. Get involved now. Do it because you can. And I know you will. I can count on you. You have questions, like I said, don't hesitate, put it here. Because questions, people, how do I start? How do I begin? I just told you. Start having a clear vision. Join your local RIA, educate yourself. Then the next key is the financing. Let me tell you, you know how many times people will say, but where would I get the money? Sometimes we have sources of funding right in front of us that we don't know. I myself did not know that I had sources of funding. You have friends, you have family. Hopefully you didn't alienate them and don't do that. Okay? Because you can count on them for them to lend you money. With an interest, of course, because hey, listen, this is life. They're not just going to lend you money without interest. And if you have your 401k, your IRA that you can borrow against, of course, you're going to speak with your accountant because I am not an accountant, but you can borrow against those. And if you owe your own house right now, you have a bit of equity in it, perhaps you can borrow against that. And this is not a frivolous thing because I know a lot of people are afraid. They're like, but my house is almost paid. Oh my God. Yes. But you are investing in yourself. You're not taking it to go travel the world. This is an investment which is going to bring you back perhaps 2-3-fold of what you spent. So think of it this way. You can do this. And you can become even more creative by working with the seller when they're selling the house. There's so much out there. Educate yourself. Take a leap of faith because I want to see you next time. And your comments will be like, I'm starting taking action. I'm doing this. I'm looking at properties. And the next thing is finding the broker. Yes, you can start looking and checking with brokers. They always love hearing from you. Sometimes people are afraid. I used to be afraid. I was like, what if they don't know me? They don't have to know you. All you have to do is if you see a property you're interested in, reach out to them. Start doing that. And they don't know if you don't have money or not. How do they know? They don't know. What if you're raising the money with a bunch of friends? You're doing a joint venture. No one knows. How do they know? So reach out to that broker. Ask for information. Let them guide you. And it's going to be a great opportunity to learn that way so that when you finally find something you need, You'll know exactly what to look for, what you need. Isn't it exciting? Because I'm here and I'm like all pumped up and excited for you because I know you can do this and you are going to do this. So, without further ado, I'm going to let you dive in and start doing your research because next time we meet, I want to see people up here telling me that they have taken action. All right? So, I will see you next time. Bye bye.